Hello, we would like to introduce you to our new DCS Gateway and ChickPro Remote Access web application. Together with our new AgriLogic DCS Gateway standalone advanced communication server and ChickPro program, you can now see, change, store, and recall all controller data from any internet-connected device. All information can be downloaded to a computer and exported to Excel or an ERP program. The AgriLogic internet-based ChickPro program allows complete access to your AgriLogic controllers for complete monitoring and control 24/7 from anywhere in the world. The ChickPro main screen can be customized by the user to display only information required. All ChickPro pop-up windows are exactly the same as you see in the controller for a user-friendly experience. User-friendly configurable graphs and complete history can be displayed in the ChickPro program. Let's go to the login page and log in. Enter your login and password. Your login name must be an email address. Choose your language preference. If you like, you can reset your password. For this video, let's use our demo farm login and password. Once logged in, the main window with basic information comes up. In the demo farm, we can see the values for 2 sheds. If we have more than one farm assigned to our account, using this drop-down box, we can switch between the farms. In this case, we have only one farm assigned to this user. The controller values appear instantly because the DCS Gateway is constantly collecting and storing them in its memory. This time setting shows the last time the controller values were refreshed for each shed. This time should be the current time or very close to it. From the main window, we can enter all the controller screens to see and/or make changes. As you will see, the windows shown in the ChickPro program are exactly like the image controller screens. Click on the shed name. In this case, it's Shed 1 or Shed 2 to go into the controller screens. Let's use Shed 1 for example. After clicking on Shed 1, a new window will open. This window looks like exactly the main screen on the image controller. If you have a different controller model, the window will show the controller values using the same concept. All buttons in the controller's windows work the same as on the controller itself. We can click on any editable controller value and change it. When we click on a controller value, a keyboard pop-up is used to enter the new value. If the farm has more than one controller with the same program version, it's possible to make the change in all the controllers. Check the controller boxes you want to change. Make the change using the keyboard. Be sure you click on Enter when finished. The value changed will be yellow until the controller sends confirmation. All edit boxes that contain editable controller values can be changed in the same manner. If we have more than one shade, we can see both windows at the same time. A big advantage of the new ChickPro program is that we can customize the main window according to our personal needs. We can decide which controller values are to be displayed, their position, and if you like, change their titles. To enter the edit mode, click on the cog icon for the shed you want to make changes. For example, let's enter the edit mode for Shed 1. As we can see here, on the left side of the window, we have a list of all the controller values shown for Shed 1. On the right side of the window, there are 4 action buttons. Click on the pencil button to edit the value name. Click on the up arrow button to move the value up 1 row at a time. Click on the down arrow button to move the value down 1 row at a time. Click on the X button to delete the value from the list. Once deleted, it will not appear in the main window. For example, we can change Silo 1 weight name to Silo 10 weight to match the silo name on our farm. Click on the pencil button. In the pop-up window, enter the new name. Once finished, be sure to click on the Done and Save buttons. At the top of the window, there are another 3 buttons: Add Params, Add Relays, and Save button. Let's add a new parameter to our main window. Click on the Add Params button. In the pop-up window, we can choose to add any value in the controller. You can set the number of controller values to show in the list. Up to 100 can be shown in the list. Controller values already in the main window are highlighted in blue. Let's add CO2 to the list. In the search box, type CO2. From the list, choose which parameter you would like to add. Click on the Done button to save your choice. We can see that the CO2 value we chose has been added to the bottom of the list. Use the up and down arrows to place it in the list where you like. Click on Save when done. A pop-up window will notify you that the change has been saved. Let's add a new relay to our main window. Click on the Add Relays button. A pop-up window will open showing all current relays for the controller. As in the parameter window, relays already set up are highlighted. Let's add a water relay, for example. Use the search box to look for the water relay. Click on it, and then click on Done. You can now see the water relay has been added to the list. Use the up and down arrows to place it in the list where you like. Click on Save when done. A pop-up window will notify you that the change has been saved. To return to the main window, click on the Home button. We can now see all our changes. Now, let's have a look at the history screen possibilities. As we can see, we have a calendar button for each shed. Click on the Shed 1 calendar button. The history window for Shed 1 will open. Here we have from and to dates. Use this to set the period of history we want to look at. We have Choose Params, Refresh, Graphics, and History Type buttons. We also have a table with the history we have already chosen. Here you can choose the hour for the daily graphs. Use the 4 buttons to edit, arrange the order, or remove values. Click on the Choose Params button to add another new value to the history list. It works the same way as in the main screen settings. If the value is already in the list, it will be highlighted. Let's add, for example, the value Sensor 1 Temperature. After finding the value you need, click on Done. The data value has been added, and you can now see all its history. Now, let's click on the Graphics button to see how this works. On the left side of the window, you can see the list of the values chosen that can be seen in a graphic format. The graph display has an auto-scaling algorithm, so not all values will be shown properly together on the same graph. On the left side, click on the values you want to disable. Click again to enable. Click on the Excel button to export the history to Excel. History Type button gives us the option to see historical values in 5 different ways. Daily displays 1 value per day according to the hour we set. We recommend using the same time used for reset time in the controller. By hour, this option displays all history values per hour. Min-max. This option displays the minimum and maximum value of the values per day. Diff. This option will show us the difference between a value from the day before, usually used for water or feed counting values. Diff by hour. This option will show us the difference between a value from the hour before, usually used for water or feed values. Refresh button is used after we change the dates or want to refresh the values. For example, if we change dates, we then need to click on the Refresh button to implement the changes. To return to the main window, click on the Home button. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact us.